Welcome back to the main event. This is day 5 and things are starting to get serious. We're here to bring you everything you need to know, so stay tuned for the end of day leaderboard, big name bust outs, a pair of interviews we did with Big Stack's Brian Devonshire and Lars Bonding, plus a special edition of the circuit with Vanessa Selbst. This is the main event on Poker Listings, brought to you by Party Poker. Day 5 is over at the 2011 main event and just 142 are still in it here in Las Vegas. Things escalated quickly at the Rio today as players fought tooth and nail for a seat on day 5. Remember, the title of world champion is on the line for first, plus $8.7 million. Former 50K horse champion David Bach will start tomorrow with the biggest stack, thanks in large part to cracking Max Heinzelman's aces with kings towards the end of the evening. Also on the leaderboard are big names like Phil Collins, Ben Lamb, and Germany's Sebastian Ruthenberg. The money bubble broke on day 4, and since then 551 players have gotten paid. The cash started at just over 19K, all the way up to the 54,000 and change that went to Ben Tollerine for busting on the last hand of the night. Manoj Viswanathan started the day as chip leader but could only ride that stack to 191st before going broke. As you can see, we've still got plenty of big names gunning for a spot in this year's November 9. Now let's check in with a very well-stacked Brian Devonshire.
Got this far in the main event by making it through a really tough table on day 1, end of the day with like 21K, and structure so deep, that's no big deal. Came back day 2, floundered around for a couple levels and got a double up to like 60K, and then got another one up to like 100K, and I was off to the races. And I had a stack that I could wield and chipped up pretty well at 140 by the end of the day. Came back day 3, ended the day with 600, had one all-in confrontation against Galen Hall, and I had 2 aces and he had ace-king, and had been setting himself up for a long time. We got a really sick table, and people are 3-betting each other like it's going out of style. And so I played 2 pots over 1 million chips already today, and one I sucked out gloriously, and the other one I lost a flip. And no clue what's going to happen next. I am back in Vegas, was planning on maintaining residency here for a while, but it's a lot of things have changed lately.
The poker circuit has unicorns exploding from it. At least, that's what they want you to believe. C'est bullshit. Mesdames et messieurs, en direct au Hôtel de Rio, je voudrais présenter the circuit.
It's it's long hours. It's a lot of traveling, a lot of time spent away from home. A lot of people sort of travel without a home. The circuit becomes your home. You meet a lot of people along the way, just poker players, but also the media people and everybody who's working in the industry sort of comes together, and you start to get to know these people, and they're sort of your home because you don't really have one. It's a grind, especially when you're playing tournaments, you're playing side events. When you're running bad, it can be really shitty, and you hope that people, you understand or whatever. And I think it's interesting because a lot of people see the glamour and see the fact that you're going to these really fancy, exotic locations. If you have the discipline, I guess, almost to take the time and take some days off and really appreciate where you are, it can be really cool. But at times when you're, playing long hours, it can be a really big grind, and it can be a lot of work too. So it's, it's a lot of fun sometimes. It's a lot of work. It's hard work, and but all in all, it's pretty cool.
If you want to hear more from Vanessa Selbst, check out the full version of that interview over in our WSOP section. Now let's check in with Danish poker pro Lars Bonding.
Short version is I had a good day 1. Then on day 2, day 3, day 4, basically all 3 days I started the same way. I dropped back some chips, went out to get some sushi, and then winning everything after that. Basically my aim has paid me off several times during this. I've had some good runs this year and during the World Series, but it seemed like I haven't been able to finish them off. So I kind of hope I saved up to finish off when it really counts. So I've been trying to chip up here and there and been rather active now. My table seems to have, it's gotten a lot of new guys and they all kind of seem to have chips. So maybe I'm gonna have to kick it a little down, but I hope that's where the sushi kicks in.
That's it for us on day 5 of the WSOP main event. Join us tomorrow as we play even deeper into the money.